Hi, my name's Adam and I work for the Lifestyles team at Livewire. Welcome to part 5 of our Tai Chi series. In today's video, we'll learn some new movements and then we'll look at how we add them to the movements that we did in our previous sessions. If you've not yet seen any of those videos, why not have a little look now and come back to this video once you've learned the previous set of movements. Let's begin with our 12 Tai Chi warm-up exercises to promote great mobility through each of the major joints of the body. We start with the neck. Raise your arms. Bring your fingertips in towards your chest. Push away and allow the arms to float back down. As you bring your fingertips in towards your chest, tuck in your chin, tilt your head slightly. As you push your hands away, lift the head. Only ever move through what feels like it's a comfortable range of movement for you. Try not to put your joints through any movements or positions that don't feel right for you. Our next warm-up exercise promotes rotation through the neck. Raise the arm. Gaze through the fingertips as your arm moves out to the side, allowing your head to turn. Change hands. You might feel as though you can only move your head through a short distance. You might feel that you can turn your head a little further. Again, just whatever feels right for you. Throughout each of these movements, just breathe normally. Once more. From our neck, we now move to our shoulders. Start with small shoulder rolls. If you feel comfortable with this, you might even want to start to make the shoulder circles a little bigger. From here, start to create small circles of the arms. Bring the arms up. Bring the arms over and into the middle, and slowly down. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the stomach muscles switched on. From our neck and our shoulders, we now move to our back. Imagine that you're placing one hand on top of a ball. Imagine that you're placing your hand underneath. Turn the body to one side. And then change the position of the hands so that now the other hand is on top. This promotes great mobility through our spine. Your spine is a series of 33 discs, one on top of the other. So now we're promoting the release of synovial fluid in between the joints. And it's this increase in synovial fluid that helps us to move better. So there's one of the many benefits of Tai Chi. It doesn't matter where you finish or which hand is now on top. Push that one towards the ceiling and the other hand towards the floor. Change. This feels great. It's a lengthening, stretching sensation. Once more. And then just relax. Now might be an opportunity to just sit down and take a minute if you feel uncomfortable, stood up for long periods of time. Grab a drink, of course. So there's the warm-up for our upper body. Now let's look at the next 6 movements, which are for the joints of the lower body. We'll look at promoting great mobility through the hips, great mobility through the knees, and then we finish with our ankles and our feet. Transfer your body weight so it's just into one leg. That will allow you now to freely move the other. Place the heel forwards and the toe backwards. The heel forwards and the toe back. This could be done holding onto something if you don't feel as though you've got great balance. And when you feel comfortable or confident and ready, as the toes go back, raise your arms forwards. As the heel goes forwards, the arms come down. Another great benefit of Tai Chi: balance, coordination. These are what we call our motor skills. Now, before that feels uncomfortable on the supporting leg, just relax. Now let's change over. Of course, you could do this lower body only and just focus on the movement through the legs. Focus on the balance. If you do feel comfortable, you bring in the arms. So it's always about what feels right for you. These movements can be performed sat down, holding on to something, or standing freely. The hip joint moves in many different directions. Now let's move side to side. Transfer your body weight into one leg. Take the other toe out and in. Change. And then the other side. Again, this could be lower body only. If you feel comfortable, if you feel confident, as the toe goes out, just gently push the hands in the opposite direction. Out and in, out and in. There's 2 mobility exercises for the hips. Now we start to promote mobility through the knee. Make 2 very gentle fists. Take a very small step forwards. As the body weight transfers forwards, punch the opposite hand. Change. Punch the opposite hand. As you transfer the body weight forwards, that starts to stimulate the muscles of the legs. These don't have to be performed fast. There's no real intensity behind the movements. This is all about mobility. For the next movement, it will require a degree of balance. So if you don't feel comfortable, you can carry on stepping and punching. For those of you that would like to try, transfer the body weight into one foot. A small kick, as if it were towards somebody's shin. Then we change over. We do exactly the same on the other. Now, of course, this could be performed legs only. If you do feel as though you'd like to try a little bit more, as one foot kicks, the other arm punches forwards. And again, here's that awareness of our balance and our coordination. And finally, the feet. A toe heel. And just repeat that a few times on one side. Change over. Back to the other leg again. But this time, little toe, big toe, little toe, and big toe. Change over. And there's our 12 Tai Chi warm-up exercises. So now that we've completed our warm-up exercises, it's time to learn a new movement. The next movement today is called parry and punch. This is what it looks like. As always, we'll break it down into lower body, and then the upper body, and then we'll add them both together. Now the movements of the feet are quite simple. 3 foot steps. We step left, we step right, we step left, and then we follow step. The position of the feet are quite important, so I'll face you so that you can see. As we step our left foot, the toes are turned out ever so slightly, however much it feels comfortable for you, not a lot. The same as we step our right foot, you'll see that the toes are turned out ever so slightly, as long as it feels comfortable for you. The third and final step with the left foot, the toes are positioned forwards. Step left, toes turned out slightly, step right, toes turned out slightly, step left, toes are pointing forwards, and follow step. Now of course, if that doesn't feel comfortable for your ankles or your knees or your hips, or you worry that it could cause you to lose balance, then of course, just position your feet and step what feels right for you, keeping the toes pointing forwards. Now, the position of the arms. Let's have a little look. From playing the lute, your left arm will be extended with a slight bend through the elbow, and the fingertips or the palm of your right hand will be positioned roundabout in line with the left elbow. The movement of the parry and the punch. Roll or rotate your left arm over the top, just a small, say, quarter turn, and that will position your right hand just slightly underneath. So both arms move at exactly the same time. Imagine you're holding a rolling pin at each end. Imagine a car steering wheel. Rotate just a little. From this position, push the right palm forwards, sliding the left down towards the right elbow. And you'll finish in a position now that's the opposite of where it was earlier. This time the right arm is extended and the left fingers or the left palm is in line with the right elbow. Roll the left arm over the top, push the right palm forwards. The next part, you roll your right arm over the top and push the left palm forwards. Let's do that again. Turn or roll the left arm over and push. Turn or roll the right arm over and push. And the final part of this movement, make 2 very gentle fists with each hand. Make a block with the left. Slide the right fist by the right side of the waist gently punch the right fist over the back of the left forearm or the left wrist. When we make a fist in Tai Chi, it's not a clenched or tight fist, it's an open fist, so you could actually see through. The block, left block in front, and the right fist punches over. The arms roll the left arm over the top and push the right palm under. Roll the right arm over the top, push the left palm under. Make the fists with the left block and the right punch. It's time to add the upper body to the lower body. From playing the lute, we take a small left step with the toes turned out. At this point, we roll the left arm over the top. As the body weight transfers forwards, we push the right palm up the forearm and forwards. As we take our right step, toes turned out slightly, roll or rotate the right arm over, push the left palm forwards. As we take our third and final step with the left, we make our two fists, we block as the body weight transfers forwards, we punch and follow step. Let's try that one final time. Step left, toes turned out slightly, push. Step right, toes turned out slightly, push. Step left with the block, punch with the follow step. And now, practice that movement as many times as you need to. Pause this video and then we'll look at our next movement. Our next movement is called block and close. This is what it looks like. As always, we'll begin with the feet. What you'll notice with the pattern of the feet, it's identical as to when we performed playing the lute. So the position of the feet, from parry and punch, the body weight is already in the left leg. The right foot followed step. We take a very small step back with the right foot, allow the body weight to transfer back, and follow step with the left. It bears no weight. Let's try that again. Now the movement of the hands. Open the fingertips. Separate the hands. Allow both elbows to brush past the side of the ribcage and finish with the palms pointing forwards, hands just in front of the chest. Again. Separate the fingertips or open the hands. And now we add that to the feet. Small step back with the right foot as we open the hands, as the body weight transfers back, separate the hands, pull the arms back, follow step. One more time. Now, let's add block and close to the parry and punch. The parry and punch. Step left, push right palm under. Step right, push the left palm under. Make the block, step, punch, step back. Just pull the arms back. Well done. Our next movement is called Push the Mountain. Here's what it looks like. Let's break that down into the feet only. For the feet, after block and close, you're sat back into your right leg, the left foot follows step and bears no real weight. Just take a small step forwards with the left foot, body weight transfers forwards and follow step with the right. As we turn the body, the right heel turns in, body weight is now transferred back into the right, and then the left toes turn in. And we want to finish so that we're facing forwards again. Step left, follow step with the right, turn the right heel, turn the left toes, maybe practice that a couple of times and pause this video. Let's have a little look at the movement of the arms. We simply push the hands forwards. When we turn and face the front of the room, both hands just find their way, palms facing in towards each other, in front of the chest. Let's have a little look. Step and push, follow step, turn to face the front, turning the right heel in, the left toes in, and we finish with both hands palm facing each other in front of the chest. It's important to mention that when we finish that last movement, push the mountain, we want to be finished with both of the feet either pointing forwards, pretty much parallel with each other, or ideally, and it may take a lot of practice, toes turned out ever so slightly, heels a little closer together. So let's try just the feet only. As we take the step forwards and follow step, we now want to finish where we position by turning the right heel in, the left toes in. Now, my feet are fairly parallel with each other and they are facing the front. So that's great. However, this time, they're not quite where they were last time, as my right foot is slightly forwards. And that one, maybe even a little better still, as my toes just appear to be ever so slightly pointing out. doesn't matter too much where your feet finish, but just so that I'm giving you the right information, hopefully you find that useful. Now, let's add those 3 movements: the parry and punch, block and close, push the mountain. We'll add those 3 to all of the previous movements that you already know. I'll turn around so that you can follow. Let's begin. The commencement form. Open hands. Single whip. Waving hands in the clouds. Open hands. Single whip. Waving hands in the clouds. Open hands. The brush knee. Playing the lute. Parry and punch. Block and close. Push the mountain. And relax. So have a little practice as many times as you need to. Let's begin our Tai Chi cool down exercises. Small circles of the arms, breathing in and breathing out. You can take these movements to where they feel comfortable for you. The circles of your arms may be a little smaller. The circles of your arms may be a little bigger. Now, just allow the back of the hand to fall onto the thigh. Remember to breathe throughout each of these movements. Just relax. These movements could be performed stood up. These movements could be performed sat down. You may want to hold on to something for a little balance. Bring the hands across the chest, making 2 gentle fists. Breathe in. And breathe out and gently just open the fingers. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just relax. As always, we finish our Tai Chi session making a gentle fist, an open palm, and a bow. Thank you everybody, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session.